Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. And tonight, we'll see the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now a look at the stats for Herbert Jones.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for New Orleans, in the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. Down out there with Williamson. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. This is Game 3 for these teams in the NBA Cup Tournament group play. That adds an extra level of intensity, doesn't it?
And Kevin, it certainly does, especially because one of these teams has much more to lose. At this point, only one of them might be playing to advance in this tournament.
And the basket by McCollum.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And the Pelicans with the possession, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Now here's Jones after the miss from Buddy Hield. Jones the pass to Williamson. It's stolen by Kuminga. Hield outside. Pass to Green. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Kuminga with it. Hield from outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Wow, Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there, just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft. The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Williamson. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Traps in the tray.
Have to admire the competitive mindset. Williamson proving he's up for the task, delivering the payback 3 there.
Here's Hield. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Down low, Green, and Green slams it in.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And how about the numbers here for Butler? Right around 21 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Curry against McCollum. Here's Jones. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Free throw drops for Hield. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. You look at the Pelicans. A chance now for them to move to 2-1 in the NBA Cup group play with a win here tonight.
Well, you don't want to overstate things, but tonight is going to determine.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Green bounce pass. Pass to Kuminga. Clock at 6. Good D by Williamson. Pelicans trail by 6. And stolen by Butler. Going inside. Misses from close range. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. How do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brent, the Pelicans swept in the first round last year by the Thunder, and that Zion injury was very unfortunate and very untimely.
Oh, man, that was crushing. Williamson had 40 points in that play-in game, playing his best basketball, and then hurt very late in that contest. They really missed him, obviously, against OKC, and just bad luck for New Orleans last year.
And Brown drops them both. Great since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Pelicans trail by 4. Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Willie Green.
We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thanks, David. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And the Warriors miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's McCollum. From down in the low post, it goes. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Jones has it in the corner. A miss that time would have put him up.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the inside. Kicks it out to Williamson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These two guards are the most accurate in the league. Fourth, Herbert Jones.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
Well, the array of moves that each of those players has is just about unlimited. Whether it's in tight or outside, they know how to free themselves up and find the best shot possible. It's reflected in their shooting percentages.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. To end the drought. And he sinks the layup. Kuminga's got his second basket of the game.
Really showing some strength on that bucket. Kuminga getting more used to finishing through that kind of contact.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So for the Pelicans, Boston's checked in, and Hawkins subbed in for Herbert Jones. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Alvarado. 11 points for him in that last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And yes, it's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Butler. Scoreless thus far. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through that.
Here's Alvarado. Here's Messi. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Outside Curry. For the 3. Messi grabs the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Alvarado, guarded by Curry. Beyond the arc. And it's Alvarado missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Stolen. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Well, passing not the main focus for Hawkins, but when someone gets this open, he'll move the ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Moses Moody comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And a few teams so far, Brent, with a surprisingly rough start to the season.
Well, this is really where the staff gets tested, Kevin. You know that your team has been put together for specific reasons. Those reasons aren't yet playing out. So coaching staffs have to keep these players confident. They have to keep them working on the ultimate goal to improve things. And at some point, given an 82-game schedule, there could be a breakthrough, and the team can get very hot very quickly.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Alvarado. He's defended by Pajemski. And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. There's some early season activity going on in LA as the Lakers are already making moves. They've done something that has sent shockwaves around the league. They've acquired MVP caliber talent, Luka Doncic. This has been circulating for a while now that they were targeting this multi-dimensional guard. But now it's instantly become a reality, and it changes everything about the outlook moving forward for this team.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. Both free throws good from Kuminga. Brent, when you look at New Orleans, they've only finished higher than a 5th seed once in franchise history.
Yeah, Kevin, that was all the way back in 2008 when they finished as the 2nd seed. And at that time, they were still the Hornets. And I remember playing against that team as CP3 was leading that charge. This team will be back. They've got the pieces to get there.
Here's Pajemski. He's defended by Alvarado. Pass to Jackson Davis. 5 to shoot. Here's Looney. And again, no good by Golden State. For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Alvarado with it. He's got 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And the first one drops.
This is a young player who you do not want to send to the free throw line. Trey Murphy, just about automatic.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Pajemski. He's defended by Alvarado. Pass to Looney. Now here's Kuminga. Boston grabs the miss.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
That one good for 2. 1:22 left here in the first quarter. Now Pajemski. Still yet to score. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Looney. Now Kuminga. The jump hook. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Alvarado. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Messi's shot is good. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Pajemski. He's defended by Alvarado. Pajemski with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Bucket is good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pelicans leading by 4. From past the arc, knocks down the 3 ball. He has 5. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
We've got Trey Murphy. He's out there with Zion Williamson. And it's McCollum in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Butler against Williamson. Shoots from 14. And it's Butler missing.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And here's McCollum. He takes it in, and McCollum with the slam.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Hield. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. McCollum looking it over. Fades back. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors trail by 7. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me, and that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Sinks the triple.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
There's a screen. And here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Warriors. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, the Pelicans, 3 spots below.
And I think for New Orleans, they haven't gotten anything to go their way here early on. What do they have to do to turn this thing around?
I don't think there's any one thing that's going to suddenly solve all these problems, but the number one thing is just to relax. They're trying so hard to right the ship, and you can see how much it's affecting their play. You can't be thinking and playing at the same time.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hield's got 14.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
McCollum outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat as they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired. He knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Javonte Green, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Olynyk sets a screen for McCollum. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. Here's Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible, and he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throws.
Free throw good, Curry. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And both free throws good for Curry. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Curry crashes inside.
Now, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
McCollum against Curry. McCollum dishes to Jones. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Green kicks to Curry. Down low, here's Butler, and there's Butler with the flush.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. To end the run, and it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Inside, releases. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Green against Brown. Olynyk, a screen on Green. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Outside Curry. They set the pick. All alone. Basket good. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Olynyk can't hit. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Hield outside. Fires the three. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Hield. And it's a three-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. So for the Pelicans, Trey Murphy comes in for Javonte Green. And it's Jose Alvarado in for McCollum. And the Warriors also making a change. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. Here's Jones. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. New Orleans making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney comes in for Draymond Green. And Kuminga's subbed in for Butler. Up top, Curry. Kuminga down low. He's covered by Brown. Count that bucket. Kuminga's got 10 points in the game.
Now, nothing the D can really do there. They should work on pushing Kuminga maybe a little further out.
Brown outside. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Curry. Tough finish by Stephen Curry.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Over to the left wing. Takes a step back. It's blocked. To the paint. Here's Looney, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
Here's Alvarado, guarded by Curry. Brown against Kuminga. Brown with the bounce pass. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Olynyk.
That's the no yes from the coaches. Yeah, Olynyk contested but still comes through.
There's the screen. Nice take from Curry. The layup off target. New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Olynyk, a screen on Curry. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
And he can't get the first one. Podziemski, he's checked in for Stephen Curry.
We got this.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Now Podziemski. And that that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Pajemski hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Here's Alvarado. He's defended by Pajemski.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Here's Pajemski. Here's the screen. Comes up empty down low. New Orleans has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Pass to Alvarado. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Pajemski with it. Now Jackson Davis. Lock at 6. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Boston. Now Alvarado atop the key. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the floater, and it's blocked. Now, here's Moody. He's defended by Alvarado. Here's the break. Here's Hawkins. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, if Hawkins can get just a little bit of room to operate, he is tough.
The Warriors trail. 1:07 left here in the second. Pajemski finds Kuminga. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Fires for 3. Pajemski grabs the board. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. For 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nisi's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jacks up a 3. That shot misses. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now...
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Zion Williamson. David, what's the news?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. It's tough news for the momentum of the team at this stage of the season. That's all we've got for now. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot.
Man, Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Olynyk sets a screen for McCollum. Connects from three-point range. McCollum's got 12.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Here's Curry. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. McCollum outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim with the tip.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Curry against McCollum. Green passes to Butler. Pass to Kuminga. Shot clock at 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Curry driving inside. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And here's Brown. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Messi, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For New Orleans, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Warriors trail by 5. Hield dishes to Curry. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
To the left side wing. Ball's knocked loose. Messi, and the Pelicans miss again. The Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And Kuminga throws it down.
What a setup for Kuminga. All he has to do is rise up and throw it down.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Jones. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Here's Messi. 10 points for him. Pass to Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. Jones with the bounce pass. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
In attack mode, Jones going right to the hoop.
Outside, Green. A putback, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones against Hield. Here's Messi. Off target from outside.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. Here's a chance now to see the league leaders in three-point field goal percentage. Number 1, Bruce Brown.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Kuminga sends a screen for Curry. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Brown. Here's Messi. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
To the middle, here's Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Here's Butler. He has 6. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
Pass to Messi. McCollum against Curry. Here's Messi. The three-pointer no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Hield outside for the lead. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Messi. Brown feeling it out a bit. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
And here's McCollum. 12 points for him. And Jones has it in the corner. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Butler against Brown. Butler passes to Hield. Shoots. They get it back. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable, and he can use that length to his advantage.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Some changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody comes in for Hield. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Draymond Green's doing. David.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Now it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
In the corner, Moody with it. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Olynyk, a screen on Butler. Here's Boston. The shot from the low post is good. And now it's a 3-point Pelican lead. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Throws it up high. And there's another turnover by the Warriors.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to Olynyk. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Showing some strength on that bucket. Murphy getting better at fending off contact.
Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Butler. No good, unable to end this run. The Pelicans shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. It's good.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Butler finds Pajemski. Back to Butler. Butler hits it with traffic.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Pelicans.
Here's Boston. 7 points in the game. No good from outside. Here's Pajemski. He's defended by Alvarado. Now, here's Moody. Hasn't made one yet. From the high post, he drills it. Now, just a 3-point Pelican lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Olynyk can't hit.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Butler feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis. Shot clock at 4, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
That one misses for Jackson Davis. New Orleans in the lead. Driving in. Olynyk trying to break loose, and it's Alvarado missing. Butler with the ball. 8 points for him. For the lead, Butler making it happen inside.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score. .106 left to play in the third, and it's in there.
I
think Murphy just wanted it more that time. He willed that shot to fall.
The Pelicans have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Well, Murphy at his size, 6'8", playing that wing position, such impressive versatility from him, especially when you consider how great a shooter he's becoming.
A nice shot by Moody. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Alvarado. He's defended by Pajemski. Butler with the steal. And there's the drive. That one goes in. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Alvarado. He's defended by Pajemski. 6 to shoot. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 13 points in the game.
Quick trigger from Trey Murphy. This dude can let it fly.
Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. Trey Murphy is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Curry. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
How about the focus? Steph going on the inside, has great numbers as a finisher.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Pass to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Back to Hield. Goes back up. And no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Jones with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Jones kicks to McCollum. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Over McCollum. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
There's the drive. Great D that time from Green. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Left side, Kuminga. And it's Green with the jam.
That's pretty much textbook screen and roll action with Draymond Green as the screener.
Pelicans trail by 5. McCollum outside. Olynyk a screen on Curry. Here's McCollum. Softly drops in the floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Curry passes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Really appreciating the energy Kuminga is bringing to this offense right now. The defense certainly can't handle it.
Brown outside. Jones, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 5. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
New Orleans making a switch here. Robinson Earls checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Jackson Davis is checked in. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Hawkins checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. They set the pick. Hield from outside. They get a hand on it.
Yeah, he was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Hawkins kicks to Olynyk. It's stolen by Hield. Outside, Kuminga. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now McCollum. Pass to Olynyk. It's stolen by Hield. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
One shot.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
Pass to Olynyk. To the inside.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First one falls for him.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, the 14th pick in the 2023 draft, Jordan Hawkins, there's no question about his offensive potential.
Outside Curry. From the arc. Pelicans pull it in. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
If we're going to talk about of the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA. Where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
CJ is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
That free throw, no good. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Pass to Hield. Now here's Green. Floats it up for Kuminga. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside, Jones. And here's Hawkins. Olynyk, a screen on Green. Out to the right wing. Driving the lane. And Olynyk with the slam.
Good job from Olynyk that time, just taking some initiative to get in there on the drive.
Curry with it. Jones covering. They get it back. Kuminga off with the layup. Pelicans trail by 6, and it's McCollum in the corner. Three-pointer. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You gotta chase McCollum off those corners.
Hield outside. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Jones drives in, and he dunks it right on Buddy Hield. Oh, man!
Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
Curry passes to Kuminga. In the corner, it's Hield. Rebound by Olynyk.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there. And he was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Outside, Kuminga. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Hawkins. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. The Pelicans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. Hield, the pass to Kuminga. Curry on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. Count the basket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
To tie it up. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Green dishes to Curry. Kuminga against Jones. Curry passes to Green, and it's blocked.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
4 on the clock. Green with a screen on Brown. Scooped up. And Green gets it to go.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Up the floor. Here's Kuminga. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Kuminga's got 25 points.
With his finesse and his power, Kuminga can make it real tough inside.
Olynyk, a screen on Curry. It's tipped. Alvarado finds Olynyk. Now Jones. Alvarado up top. Brown inside the line, and dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Outside Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 13 points in the second half.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
To the middle. Here's Olynyk. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Curry has it in the corner. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Pelicans making a change here. Boston's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Alvarado. Here's Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. Here's Hield. Pass to Green. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 8 rebounds in this game. Hield against Jones. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Over Butler. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Brown. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here on the floor. Here's Kuminga, and he makes good on the layup. Kuminga's got 15 points here in the second half.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 7.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Outside, Kuminga. Healed with it. Jones covering. Pass to Kuminga. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. New Orleans now, time running out. Alvarado with it. Here's Olynyk. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Healed outside. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound by Olynyk.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jones, the pass to Boston. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Jose Alvarado. Here's McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler finds Kuminga.
Oh, those dunks from Kuminga ignite his team. They feel like that's more than 2 points.
Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
And the basket by Jones. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Set 16 seconds left in the game.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. And this is their first win of the group stage after losing their first 2 games. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up.